Hey everybody, Mike here with Cactus Crawlers RC, and I am here today with the FMS K5 Blazer, and I love this rig. As you can see, I've used this thing quite a bit. The chrome stripe is just about gone on there, and it's got a lot of scraping on the body. I went ahead and I've installed the camper shell on this one. I put the luggage rack on there and one of the spare tires from the FMS Atlas on the roof. I put the light bar on it. I thought it looked really good with it. I took off the regular chrome bumpers front and rear, and I put on the off-road bumper. And through the fair lead, I'm running one of my key card winches that I have a previous video showing how you can make one of these little cool key card winches, and it works pretty good. Other upgrades I've done, I've put on these Injora mud terrain crawler tires, and they're really like super soft and they work really good. And I've got them on the Proline plastic beadlock wheels. So overall, the rest of it's pretty much stock. I really like it. It crawls much better when it doesn't have this heavy hard body on there. So what I did is I've installed some magnets on here. I've got one shoe to the ESC receiver combo up there, and I have another one shoe down there, and I've wrapped them with the drywall tape to keep them from pulling off. It's too easy. And I put other magnets on the B17 Betty body on there. So this one's on a foam block again with drywall tape on there and the little magnets right there. And the magnet for the front is just a small one that's underneath this hood scoop. And that clips on there just like that, and you can actually pick up the truck by the body and it's not going to come off that easy. But it really improved the performance of this thing. Now with the lighter body, this thing just rips. I mean, it does really well out there. What I like about the FMS is that it seems to have a much better slow speed crawl in the ESC than the Axial SCX24 does, and the motor seems a little bit more powerful. It's this bigger motor than the little guy that comes on the SCX24. It has a bigger battery, 380 milliamps, where the SCX24 is only at 350 milliamps. So a little bit bigger of a battery there. So with the lighter body, this thing just seems to perform much better. Unfortunately for my little B17 Betty body, it's starting to show its age. It's getting roughed up quite a bit out there. And probably the biggest thing is right here where you could see the paint starting to flake off. I tried doing a little paint patch on the inside of it at one time, but it's just really flaking off in there. And I think I'm going to retire this little body. It's time for a new one. So I picked up this, the little cliffhanger body from Proline for the 24 scale, and just by kind of mocking it up in the bag, it looks like it's going to be a pretty good fit. So I mean, the length seems just right. The wheel well openings are very close, and I like how it's really low slung on there. So we're going to see how this body looks on here. We'll go ahead and pull it out of the bag and trim it up and kind of mock it up on here. If it looks like it's going to work great, if not, you know, I'll save it for another vehicle, but I think it's going to work on this one. So let's get that cliffhanger body out of the bag. Let's get it trimmed up and let's see how it looks on here. Alright, I've got the cliffhanger body out of the bag. And just before I cut it, I wanted to mock it on the chassis. Yeah, I think that's going to fit pretty good. Definitely clears the front and rear rails with a little bit of room to spare. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to trim the plastic all off of this body, and then I'll get a better look on how it sits on that body. So let me get to trimming real quick and be right back. Alright, I've got the body all trimmed up and it came out pretty nice. There was also this piece that was included in there for the headlights, and I don't think I'm going to be running headlights, so we're not going to install that. Alright, so let's see how it fits on the chassis. That's looking pretty good, right? So it looks like I'll barely have enough room to put a little magnet right underneath that hood scoop. It might stick up just a little bit, but I think that'll work out really good. And it's got this little drop bed in the back right here, and that just about lines up with the magnet I put on the chassis, and maybe another 1/4 of an inch little block and a magnet on it, and that'll secure the back. Alright, not bad. I think we have a winner here. So cool. Now the next thing to do is we're going to look in our collection of paints over there, and we're going to choose a color that we're going to paint this body. So let's take a look at that. Alright, I was hoping that I could come up with something cool without having to buy more paints, and here's what I have. I have some solid red from Spastics. I've got some blue, solid blue from Tamiya. I've also got some solid yellow from Tamiya. I've got black from Spastics. And I've got some solid white from Spastics as well. So the cover art on the packaging looked pretty cool. It's a gray and black. I didn't have any gray, but I think if I wanted to do something similar to the cover art, I could just paint the whole thing in this Spastics black, and then I could put this sticker kit on there. It has some gray stripes, and they would stand out on that black. That might be an idea I could go. Black is always a really cool color to put on there. Of course, you know, I could go good old American red, white, and blue, and that would be a pretty cool combination on there. I could think of doing something with the yellow, maybe the yellow and the white. That would be really bright and it would be standing out. So we'll see. I have some ideas that I could go with. So the next thing I'm going to do is, of course, I'm going to be cleaning up this body before I paint it. We got to prep it. We're going to put in the window masks and come up with some idea that we're going to do with the paints here, whether we're going to do a color combination or just go with the solid black like I was thinking and using the stripes. So we have some ideas. Alright, I think I'm going to like this. The next video I'm going to go ahead and come with the paint idea. We're going to do some painting on there. Hey everybody, thanks for checking out this video. Come back again next time. We'll get to painting this body. We'll have it installed on the FMS chassis with magnets, and we'll see y'all next time.